what you might not know is that we have 2 visitor centers, and people come up and ask us questions all the time. We have one on the plaza, one down at Vianza Winery, and we get questions from all around the world. We also get questions. People text us, they Facebook messenger us, they email us. So what I do on this podcast is you help me answer these questions, right?
Okay.
So this is what we call We Get Questions.
Questions.
We Get Questions. Are you ready? You have not seen these. I offer these to you ahead of time. And like a true professional, thespian actor, you said, no, Tim, we're going to improv this.
Okay, I'm scared.
You do it. We're off book. Here we go.
Okay.
Question we got literally today. Literally. I would like to do a birthday party on the plaza and bring a snow cone machine and a cotton candy machine. Are there plugs at every picnic table?
No.
So that was the question. They want to do a birthday party.
Can it be at the little amphitheater?
Well, that's a great idea. So, the follow-up is, if not, where else can it go? So, you're right, the amphitheater is a great one. And we do have an underused amphitheater called the Grinstead Amphitheater of live music there sometimes. I've always wanted a flash mob to show up and perform.
Okay. For an engagement.
For an engagement. And they're fishermen. I don't know. It all works out. So, there's not plugs at every picnic table, but the plaza is a very popular place for events and for parties. You can't normally reserve anything. You kind of have to show up, but people do get there early and they kind of sprawl there.
Right.
My recommendation is if you have to have a snow cone machine and a cotton candy machine, first of all, why are you not inviting me to this birthday party?
I want to come.
But there are other places you might look at, whether it's, a private place would give you the chance to have more control. But there is a place called the Sonoma Garden Park on 7th Street East. Yeah. And it's also a park and a garden, and they do have electricity, and it's a venue. It's run by a nonprofit, so you could probably get a really good rate there. But don't go to the plaza expecting a plug.
At every picnic table.
Because the picnic tables are kind of out in the middle of an 8-acre park. So, no. Even for lighting the plaza, we have cords running everywhere because there's actually not a lot of plugs in a 200-year-old park. So, no.
Right.
Yeah. But I like the idea. I support that. Okay.
Me too.
Yeah. Here's a great question.
Okay.
Can you picnic at a winery? Which ones? Can you picnic at a winery? Maybe. Do you know any places that offer picnics? Maybe even with music.
Well, I'm at our picnic, so I don't get to go to as many.
Well, so you guys are kind of a winery per se.
We are a winery.
But you are an event.
We're an event.
So
you can go take picnics to wineries.
Many wineries you can. What we recommend, is you call and ask, because some have their own food.
Right.
And just like you probably don't bring your own food to a restaurant, and I don't perform my own play at Best Night Ever. Right. That would just don't do that, Tim. Get your own state park. You don't want to, bring food there, but many wineries will allow you to bring in some food, or I know Bartholomew Winery also has a park next to it, and you can buy a bottle and just sit there. Or in a lot of places, there are parks near wineries. Like in Kenwood, there's a beautiful community park that you can just sit outside, and there's a bunch of wineries nearby that you can go to. Oftentimes, people come to Sonoma and they think, I don't know if I'm going to be able to see vines, and I want to see a vineyard. And I'm like, oh boy, you're going to see a vineyard, guy.
They're there.
Yeah, don't worry. So you can picnic at some wineries, but I would recommend actually just doing picnics in the parks, which again are overlooking vines often. Yes. And it's a good way to do it. But some wineries allow it. Otherwise, they have food available. Like Ledson sells food. Chateau St. Jean has food. St. Francis has food. I mean, I could go all the way down the valley. They all have things
they're
like that.
Amazing.
Yeah. Here's a great question we got.
Okay.
Today, moments before I walked in the door here. Here's their question. We are visiting from Brazil, and we love Sonoma. The wine, the food, the parks, and the people are amazing. Now, where can we get a tattoo?
You come to Sonoma to get tattoos.
I mean, they're from Brazil, and I guess they want to get a tattoo all of a sudden. Like, I don't know if inspired them to get a tattoo,
Is
or
it
they
of
were
a
like,
vineyard?
They just
Is it
said
of you?
It's both kind of funny because they said, where can we get a tattoo? We're like, I don't know, lower back. An employer can't see, but it'll get saggy eventually. But I think they were asking for an actual location that provides tattooing in and around Sonoma. Do you know
There
any?
is one. I don't know the address, but unless it's just out in Santa Rosa, but there is one, right? Because one of my friends got a tattoo the other
day.
month.
Yesterday. And was it locally here? They got a tattoo?
I thought so, but I can't 100% confirm.
So there are some tattoo places in Sonoma Valley. There, I believe, one's called Rosa Grande Tattoo, which might be in the Springs. And there might be another one called Dedicated Art. I'm looking here online. So are mostly not exactly in Sonoma proper. Some are just outside the city limits. But yeah, you can definitely get a tattoo here if you want. And there's also microblading, which is not technically a tattoo, but that's really tattoo your eyebrows or something, or your eyelash, eyebrows, eyebrows. But I think if you want that, go to the Springs, which is great because the Springs has really good restaurants too.
Oh yeah.
So you can go to Sonoma Eats, get a taco,
and then get a wine tasting before the
because the tattoo
Sonoma
there.
Eats wine tasting.
Right, and then a tattoo. So I just love that they're from Brazil. So some people collect like spoons from they've been to different places, or shirts, right? Maybe they collect tattoos.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's great. Come on out.
You got to find out. Here's a question. This was weird. Someone came up to us about 2 days ago, asked me this question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Is New York a hell of a town where the Bronx is up and the battery's down and the people ride in a hole in the ground? Why were they singing a musical lyric to me on the plaza? That's weird, Amy. But
did they say that?
New York, it's a hell of a town. Sure, people sing songs to us all the maybe they don't.
Did that really happen?
Well, maybe.
No, you're making it up. You're making it up because I'm a thespian who was the president of drama club, who turned into a hippie. No, I didn't.
They did, and they show up. It was Gene Kelly. He showed up and he started tap dancing, and they were dressed like sailors, and they were. And I'm like, what is this? 1944?
It was a flash mob.
It's a flash mob
with invisible people.
That's right.
Sonoma Square.
It was amazing. Yeah, we don't get. I will be honest. Oftentimes, people don't ask us questions in the form of a 1940s musical lyric. But if they did, I'd ask you.